Hey guys, it's me, 80s144. Today, guys, we're going to go ahead and predict with you guys the UEFA Champions League, guys. UEFA Champions League semifinals, guys. We have reached the stage, guys. The semifinals are here, man. And today we'll be discussing about my thoughts on both semifinals. Let's start with the first semifinal, which we have. It is Liverpool versus Villarreal. Now, I believe this one's a very interesting one. I know a lot of people are underestimating Villarreal, even Liverpool fans, and I must warn you guys that you should not underestimate them because this is a team that on their day can cause a lot of issues, and you got to give credit to them for making the stage. I mean, they knocked out the likes of Juventus and Bayern. You know, that's very, very impressive. And the thing about Villarreal, guys, is that they're very, very good at counterattack. Counterattacking, they're very, very good at. We even saw how Benfica exposed a lot of Liverpool's issues. You know, Liverpool's defense. Granted, Liverpool did play a second team, pretty much the second leg, so it's kind of hard to really read too much into that. But I'm just saying is that they did play well in the first leg. So I'm just saying is that if Villarreal can really take those chances away, be clinical, then I think they can beat Liverpool. Because that's my biggest concern with Villarreal. They have the players. They have everyone today. They have Jacuzzi. They have Danjuma. They have Estepian. You have a lot of good players there. You have Lo Celso. Unfortunately, Gerard Moreno is going to be out for this game. I think he's out for the rest of the season. I just I was looking at the news and stuff like that. And that's going to be huge. Now, for Liverpool, guys, they have the best attack in the world, in my opinion. The best attack in the world. Recently, they just smashed United. I know United's a really bad team right now, but still, you got to give credit for them. To smash United, both home and away, is very impressive. You know, Luis Diaz is fiery, man. He's cooking, man. Luis Diaz, man, what a transfer this guy is. What a steal, man. What a steal. They got Mane, who's been in really good form. Salah just came off a brace. You know, maybe Salah's finally getting back to his goal scoring form, and then you still have Firmino off the bench. You still have Jota there. Liverpool's attack is just ridiculous. They have the best attack in the world. Their team is so well rounded. They have a very solid midfield. You got we got Thiago, and you got Naby Keita, Fabinho, and you have Oxlade-Chamberlain. You know, your goalkeeper, man, Alisson, man, Van Dijk, Konate, man. Konate's been really good, and it's just all around. Liverpool just look really strong, man. Liverpool just look too strong in the moment, and the thing about this one, as I said, guys, Villarreal will cause issues. It won't be straightforward for Liverpool. And remember, guys, the second leg will actually take place in Villarreal Stadium. So keep that at the back of your head. Because let me just say this right now, guys. If Liverpool are to progress, they have to win the first leg. Because if they fail to win the first leg, guys, at Anfield, it could be very tough for them in the second leg. So, my prediction is that Liverpool do advance. I ultimately do think they're the better team. However, I really want to see Villarreal. I really want to see Villarreal make it through, guys. It'd just be very, very nice from a Barca point of view. And, you know, it'd be nice to see some, like, different teams. You know, like I say, I always like the underdogs to prevail, but Liverpool are just too strong at the moment. So, Liverpool to beat Villarreal. Moving to the other semifinal we have is Manchester City versus Real Madrid. Now, this is another interesting one, guys. This is a repeat of 2020 Champions League match, which Manchester City won both games 2-1, which ended up being a 4-2 in aggregate. Can Real Madrid enact revenge for what happened in 2020? Since then, guys, Real Madrid have I think their squad has significantly become worse. You know, I'm looking at the defense in particular. The defense has completely changed. You have Alaba and Militao. But the key difference this time around, guys, is that Karim Benzema is the form of his life. Karim Benzema is the form of his life. Modric has been looking good. Modric's been incredible these last couple of Champions League games. And for me, Modric and Benzema might just be enough for Real Madrid just to pull through against Manchester City. But my issue is that unlike Chelsea and PSG, Manchester City actually plays very, very well. You know, because let's be real, guys. PSG, Chelsea have been disappointed this season. PSG, we know how much of a mess that club is. And even when they play, they're just not that convincing. They don't really play as a team. As for Chelsea, it's a weird one because sometimes they play well, sometimes they don't. They're like a bit of an iffy. Like sometimes, you know, recently they just lost to Arsenal yesterday. You know, it's just really weird. Like Chelsea's a really weird team. Like you don't know what you're gonna get from Chelsea. Manchester City, you generally know what you're gonna get. Manchester's gonna keep most of possession. They're gonna keep most of possession. They're gonna probably keep 60-40% possession. And Manchester City know how to control the tempo of the game. They know how to control the possession of the game, dictate the game. And they have some really good players. You go look at players like Riyad Mahrez, like Mr. Mine, Ederson. And then you got Stones, been excellent in the defense. And then you have Foden, who's been emerging as a young star. My issue with Manchester City though is that it's kind of similar to what I said for Villarreal. Is that I just don't know the clinic, like who's going to be the goal scorer for them, because they have all the good players, but they don't really have an out and out goal scorer. Whereas Real Madrid and Liverpool, you know where you know who's gonna score for them. Manchester City, you don't really know. That's the problem with them, you know. And I just think for me, Manchester City just can control the game very well, and it's gonna be interesting to see how the midfield battle takes place, because you're going up against one of the best midfield trios that we've seen in a generation, like Casemiro, Kroos, and Madrid. But we've seen recently that Ancelotti has been trying to use more Valverde as the part of the midfield, and you're also seeing more uses of Camavinga, who I think Camavinga Valverde should. Camavinga, I think, should be a starter at this point. I would actually, my personal opinion, I would actually drop Kroos and put Camavinga in, because I think Camavinga's been really impressive this season. So, as I said though, Real Madrid though, my biggest concern with them is the defense. The defense is very sketchy. The defense is very sketchy. They're not very good at aerial duels, and I think that's where Manchester City can expose them significantly. And the defense is just very leaky. You have Danny Carvajal, who I'm going to say this right now, he's not the best right back in the world. He's declined significantly. Then you have Ferland Mendy, who always is bad in these big games. He's just not good in big games. Then you have Alaba, Militao. As good as they are, they're not really good in aerial duels. And that's the issue with Real Madrid, is that defensively, I think they're a bit too open, and I think Manchester City can expose them for that. For this one, guys, I believe Manchester City will pull through. I honestly would be very surprised if Real Madrid pulls through. I've been backing Real Madrid. I backed Real Madrid against Chelsea and PSG. I will not back them this time around. I think Manchester City play very well as a team. And even though we know Manchester City can choke in the Champions League, we know that in recent seasons, so I wouldn't be surprised to see them choke here. I still do expect Manchester City to pull through. So if my predictions come to fruition, we will then see a final of Manchester City versus Liverpool, which could be very interesting, guys. I mean, the matches we have seen so far this season between the two teams have been incredible. Like 2-2, 2-2, 3-2. I mean, it's been a lot of goals, guys. So hopefully that takes place in the final. And so, yeah, that's pretty much it for today, guys. So hope you guys did enjoy this video, guys. Comment down below your thoughts. Subscribe if you're new around here to the channel. Like this video if you did enjoy. Comment down below your thoughts. Make sure you guys check me out plus in the description below. And I'll see you guys later. Peace out.